The City of London, heartbeats of the financial markets. Berenberg, Germany's oldest bank and the world's oldest merchant bank. Teaming up with Gary Player to give their backing to the most prestigious charity golf tournament, the Berenberg Gary Player Invitational.
The objective of the whole thing is to raise money for underprivileged children, and this has taken place in the 4 quadrants of the world: China, America, Britain and South Africa. And we've changed the lives of young people to a great degree. Plus minus $50 million have been raised over the years, and it's been a wonderful feeling for me, having come from very moderate beginnings in my life, and I've always thought I'd love to put something back to see how golf, which is the greatest catalyst of all sports for raising money for charities, to see how it's influenced and changed people's lives.
We started last year to support the Gary Player Invitational here at Wentworth, and today we decided now to go as a main sponsor, and I think we have then a good relationship together to create a charity.
Shared values of golf and giving make the sponsorship a perfect fit and will further help increase the profile of an event which has raised over $50 million with this summer's European event at Wentworth on July the 21st.
This is going to be, I think, I say this with tongue in cheek, I think it's the greatest field assembled for a charity match that I've ever seen. I mean, it's remarkable, the players that we have, the quality of players, international, I mean really international, from all over the world, plus the celebrities, people who are very competitive or champions in their own right, but are coming along and participating, and who are all very competitive.
And with some of European golf's biggest stars committing to the event, even more money will be raised. This year, Depaul UK, which helps homeless children and teenagers, will be a beneficiary.
Oh, to be the principal charity for the Berenberg Gary Player Invitational at Wentworth this summer is just absolutely fantastic. It's even more amazing because it's in our 25th anniversary year, a year where actually we're celebrating reaching over 60,000 homeless young people. So absolutely incredible. Where it will go will be at that time when we receive it, the services that have the greatest need. Particularly at the moment, that service is our night stop service, which is the emergency accommodation service. For that, we are working across the whole of the UK. Last year, we supported 1,600 bed nights of emergency accommodation, and this year we want to go beyond that.
As a young man, I had difficulty. My father worked in a gold mine, my mother was dead, my brother was at war at 17 years of age. So I'd go home to a home that was dark, and I had to cook for myself, iron for myself. Now, I wasn't homeless, but it wasn't far from being homeless, and it was lonely. And that's one of the reasons I became a champion, having to battle against the adversity of all odds against me. But I really have great sympathy and I have great admiration for somebody like Depaul.
But despite his extraordinary achievements on the golf course, winning 9 major championships, and off it, including his charity work, Gary Player retains his hunger and love for the game and has been pleased to see another rediscover his.
Well, I'm a big Rory McIlroy fan. I think he's got, there's nobody that has a better swing than he does in golf. He's had a few little problems here and there, which we all have to face up to sometime, and now he's getting it sorted out. I expect him to go back to #1 in the world, and let me say this to you, that I believe that the next winner, there have been 5 people that have won the Grand Slam in golf. I believe Rory McIlroy will be the next person to do it. If Phil Mickelson doesn't do it this year, I think Rory will be the next man to do it.
Generous in praise to the current crop of golfing superstars and generous in his charitable actions. The Berenberg Gary Player Invitational at Wentworth on July 21st promises to be the best yet.